Morning everybody, welcome to Vista Ventures. I'm Caleb and thanks for joining me. Today we're up on the Allegheny Front Trail here in Moshannon State Forest. Met this other guy in the parking lot. He looked mildly familiar, so I think I'm going to end up hiking with him. So we're here with Dan again from Backpacking Adventures. We're doing just a small loop here. I think it's like 23 miles or so that I mapped out. Just uses a section of the Allegheny Front and then some of the side trails that I've been wanting to explore here. It's National Trails Day, so makes sense to be out on trail here. It did rain on the way up, but I think the chance of rain's pretty low here so far this morning. I think it's like 20% chance. Then it spikes up to 60 tomorrow, but that'll be after we should be off trail. So that we're gonna get started on this trip.
Coyotes?
All right guys, 10 o'clock. Dan and I are currently making things up as we go right now. Everything was good here until about half an hour ago. And then we were supposed to get on this dry run trail, which we come out to the intersection, walk back and forth. Near as we can tell, it maybe doesn't exist anymore. It's marked on both Onyx and the map, so that was fun. So then we saw this snowmobile trail, so we took it out and got out to where there should be a short trail. But as you might be able to see, there's just nothing but brush on either side here, right at the intersection where this trail is supposed to be. So now we're just going to make a game time decision and like bushwhack down over the hill here. Should hook up with this Benner Road. So wish us luck. All right guys, just before 12 o'clock, Dan and I made it down here where we're gonna stop for lunch. Just made it back onto the Allegheny Front Trail from the Shingle Mill Trail there. We've been on here, I don't know, maybe a quarter mile or so. So we're gonna stop here and have some lunch. It did start raining on us, so it's holding off for right now. So we're hoping that that holds off until we can get done eating and then get back on the trail. All right, guys, 5:15. Dan and I made it up here to where we're going to make work for camp tonight. I had planned on just across from where we did that, I think that rock run loop. There was a campsite there, but it didn't really end up working out real great for multiple hammocks. You could have made one work, but and also we didn't have any water when we got there. And then there was nothing but a scuzzy beaver pond to get water at, so didn't really like that. So we hiked on maybe another mile or so, and then got some water out of a feeder stream, and then hiked on up the trail here. And then there's a decent spot here behind me that we'll be able to make work for the two of us for the night, and then got this real nice water source here as well. So with that, we're gonna pop the packs and get camp set up.
What are you doing?
What? Just rearranging camp a little bit.
Whoa, what the hell?
Yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Oh, yeah. Like that.
What are you doing that for?
So I can set my tripod.
Dude, you just picked up like a 1-ton boulder and carried it over here. Just to put your cell phone on it to videotape.
I did. That's an accurate statement of what just happened.
Wow.
Remember, Dan, always start your stove with the stove on it.
No.
That's what I learned.
With not the pot on it.
On our last trip, you put the pot on it.
No, you don't.
That's what you told me.
That's how it flares up and burns you, like it did.
That's what you said to do.
That is not what I said to do, not even close. Oh crap, I can't see that.
Why are you so blind?
Oh, I almost drank it. Oh, it's filtered. No, it's filtered. I'm not gonna drink it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't know. Where's the 8?
It's got an 8 right next to it.
Yeah, but I need a light. Good thing I have one on my watch.
I can see fine out here.
It's a good thing I have one on my watch so I can see. I can see clearly now. Where's the freaking stupid 8? Oh, I can really smell my shoes laying over here.
I bet.
They're right under me.
Nice.
That's nasty.
Yeah, I think that beaver pond junk is Holy snakes.
You're boiling. I know, they boil fast. Mine's not even close to boiling. They're pretty quiet too, the Pocket Rocket Deluxes.
Are you done screwing around over there?
Why are you mean to me? No, it's still... I started my water before you. It's still not even close to being hot. Do you not have your mics hooked up? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking because you had your battery bank to that phone.
2 dragons.
Yeah, I know. I just... Yeah. Don't make me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry.
Ha!
Do you know what that's from?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Tell me what it's from.
The Hulk.
The original Hulk. From the 70s.
Rank.
Yeah, and you have them right over by me.
I'm gonna make sure.
But you need them to walk because I'm
gonna put them.
You don't have camp shoes like I do.
I'm gonna put them right underneath of your hammock tonight.
No, I'm gonna have to move mine because they're bad.
I'm gonna hang mine like right up there where it's just gonna waft right
I've
down.
hung my shoes on here before when I knew it was gonna be like really raining and stuff. You know, as I'm sitting here looking at you from the side.
Yeah.
And that orange color just shines up on your face.
Yeah.
Your head is shaped like a pumpkin.
Like a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Could be.
It's like a big old bulbous pumpkin.
It's pretty big. I get a big head.
If you were Irish, your last name would be O'Lantern.
O'Lantern.
Jack O'Lantern would be your name.
Yeah.
Do you kind of like bobble when you walk?
Yeah.
Is it like a bobblehead as you hike?
Hey, I think I got these traps.
That's right.
You got to carry
Controlling
this thing.
that big
carry
noggin.
this thing around, you know? It's like a bull elk.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, see, I'm getting like very cold. And like I'm gonna shiver. I'm shivering.
That's weird.
You think that's blood pressure?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm an engineer.
Yeah.
You know?
Boy, I hope this audio is coming out.
Me too. It's terrible. Can't hear anything.
That would be so bad. There is nothing like a flavored drink when you're at camp after a long day hiking.
Yeah.
You just get sick of water. Plain water, you know what I mean?
Yeah, especially if it's like got a twang to it.
Yeah, it just makes a big difference to have that flavored drink. You like that? Did you recognize it? Did you have it before?
I can't remember if I did or not, but it's good.
Well, I had it the first time. It tasted. We were on our 3rd night on the STS last year, and I mean, it tasted like. Because I was worried because of the night before we had the other disappointment on the
marinara.
Yeah, beef pasta marinara. Not that it didn't taste good, just expecting more marinara sauce.
Right.
But anyway, it tasted like real Alfredo, like I would get at a restaurant. It was really good.
Digging the chair.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna start bringing it?
No. Or like a shorter jaunt. Like if we could be set up like we were last time, then there's no purpose.
I don't know if it would have stayed above ground. I think it would have sunk in that moss pretty good.
Probably would have.
40 grams of protein. You know, now all the other companies are doing the protein stuff.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Protein's in vogue, huh?
They're advertising the protein, like Mountain House, but the only thing is, like, Mountain House doesn't have that much protein in their stuff.
Right.
But they're advertising it like it's a lot.
17 grams of protein.
I'm even lucky I boiled water today.
That was a big stretch.
I've been known to just eat snacks and candy bars for dinner because I just don't feel like cooking at all. And I just eat my, and not that I wasn't hungry for it. I didn't want to go through the steps to do it.
To boil water? That was too much of an ask.
Well, you have to boil it, and you have to let it sit for 10, 15 minutes.
You don't have to do anything.
But that's work.
Not doing anything?
Eating a candy bar is less.
I'm wondering where you're going to have to go do your constitutional.
I'm going to go back up on the trail and then hike down a little bit.
You mean where it's super thick?
Oh shit, I better find a place because when I got to go, there is no, you know, I think I could go. It's either I don't got to go
or I got to go.
Or I got to go. I just feel old is what I feel today.
Yeah, you look it.
I will say I feel old today.
Oh, we still got 2 hours till dark. What are we going to do?
I'll go to sleep. I don't have to be dark for me.
I'll go to sleep.
So I'm old, man. It's almost my bedtime anyway.
You're such an old person. It occurs to me I should hit the button on this mic and then give it the tinny tin sound for just yours.
I'll just block you out.
I
will blur you out. I'll ask ChatGPT to remove you from my videos.
Just remove me.
And it'll be a solo trip. When I say I'm here with Caleb, it'll say I'm solo.
Solo.
It'll be dubbed over.
Solo.
I'll just dub over. And if you notice, we both have mics on. 2 of them.
Yeah, look at that.
I had a mic system.
Very fancy.
He liked it how it sounded, but the problem is when I'm talking then and he talks, it's harder to hear him. So he got a set. So I'm wearing one of his and he's wearing one of mine, and vice versa.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
So when we actually go to edit our videos and stuff, we should be able to hear each other talking very clearly.
See if we look cool.
Mine, you can hardly see it because of my color of my shirt, but you have that bright shirt.
Yeah.
I can see you from space.
I guess if I put your black one down here by my logo, that would kind of...
You wouldn't, then it would the lower down you get, it drastically reduces it.
Really? Moving it 1 inch to the left?
Yes, because I had it down here once and it made a difference.
Well, I'm translating it laterally, not vertically.
Well, whatever, man. Stupid engineer.
I should have brought my other water bottle over here. It's too bad.
Put your camp shoes and go get them.
Or the one guy here with camp shoes could just go get it.
Yeah, I'm not feeling very well.
Yeah.
Where is it?
You don't look very well either. Just right there by the tree. One your hammock's hanging on.
Mm.
That's okay. I don't want to bother you.
Well, I was in the middle of enjoying my blue drink.
Wouldn't want to make you have to get up. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
I'll have to edit that out.
You gonna make it, bud?
Oh, wait a minute. I can't stand up straight. That's the one thing about sitting that way in the hammock.
Yeah.
You get stiff and it cuts off the circulation in the back. I tried to fold it over, but I was going to slip right out. Thinking one of those situations is coming on.
Is that so?
I don't have to put my shoes on for that. I'm gonna have to traipse out in the woods.
Yeah, I don't think the Z-Packs guys are gonna get you where you need to go.
No. They might have to, because it might just be one of those emergency type things.
I want to see you have to clamber down there in the woods with those on. All right, Dan and I got supper wrapped up here. I had the chicken Alfredo.
Ooh, I forgot my dessert.
Pasta, so that was delicious. And then I had a flatbread I tore up and put in there. That was outstanding. And then Dan had the sweet pork and rice. That's what I had on the last trip. That's definitely one of my favorites.
Excellent, excellent.
And then I think I got a protein bar. Yeah, here we go. The old dessert Quest protein bar here.
You have the same one I do.
Yeah, look at that, fancy that.
Yeah, the peanut butter.
You know, I just have this because I screwed up and didn't read the package. I went to buy the pecan ones.
The caramel, they are good.
And for some reason, I thought that this was those. And yeah. I got home with 2 of these and realized I was an idiot, but you'll have that from time to time.
Yeah, I do like the caramel the best, the caramel pecan.
Yeah.
Tastes like a real like a candy bar.
Right.
Not just, I mean, it's a protein bar, but it tastes like a candy bar.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely a full day of hiking. What did we figure, like 19-ish?
It was like 19 something, yeah. It was a long day. And that was even after cutting off.
Right.
2 miles because the trail we were supposed to go on didn't exist. So we had to I had to use my navigation skills.
Yeah, you did.
I was looking at the sun and measuring,
you did a great
doing different things.
Shot in azimuth with the sun's rays.
I sure did, man, and I got us to where we needed to go.
That's good. Yeah, definitely had a little bit of excitement throughout the day due to some navigating, trying to figure out, get to an intersection and there wouldn't be a trail there that's marked on both the map and in Onyx, so that was interesting. But that one brushy trail, what was that? Short trail, I think is what it was called.
It was just named Short Trail.
Yeah, that we had to take down to the road. We thought it was in rough shape. Well,
till we got to the Allegheny Front Trail.
Hold my beer till we got to the Allegheny Front Trail, and
horrible. Some
sections of it were the worst of any trail I've seen probably since the Chuck Kuiper.
Yeah, I would agree.
Just super grown in. I don't know what the deal was. It was just chest high laurel. So we had that going for us, but other than that, it was pretty good. It did get rained on a little bit, but nothing major.
No.
And then the that rock run loop down there, it was fine. Nothing real crazy there. And then, like I said, where we had planned on camping just ended up not working out super great, and we just didn't have any water. So we ended up soldiering forth to here. So I think we have like 3 miles or so
out tomorrow.
So that'll be nice.
It's supposed to rain tomorrow anyway too. So.
Yeah, so hopefully we're out by the time it starts dumping rain. But so now we're just gonna kind of post up here and relax for a little while. Brought the chair this trip because I figured didn't know what the camping situation was gonna be like. So glad I got it. It's nice to be able to be all stretched out here. We'll say we crossed a little beaver pond thing down there where that bridge was flooded out, and it was definitely some nastiness. Both of our shoes have quite the funk going right now. If we had smell-o-vision, we'd let you try it out, but fortunately for you, we don't.
They're bad.
It's definitely not good. It's not good at all. Yeah, I'm glad we don't have like another 3 days of hiking in them shoes, or that would be...
I'd be dipping them in there.
Oh yeah, me too. I'd be trying to wash them out. That would be rough.
Yeah. I'd let you try these on, but your feet are absolutely disgusting.
It's okay.
I want no parts of your nastiness.
I'll just steal them whenever you go to take a shit.
Oh, that feels good to have them just out in the air. How do they look? They look pretty?
No, they look pretty rough.
Both of my big toes, the toenails are like slivers left. They're almost gone. Pinky toe's gone.
Why do you shed your toenails, you freak?
Because when I hike and stuff, you hit the rocks and you hit going downhill and stuff, they start... Because it used to happen a lot when I wore Ultras. Which you would think it would be the opposite because they have a wide toe box, but nope. If you bang them too much, like I did today, like 9 or 10, that was another thing. I don't know. My poor toes over here are smashed. Like the two little ones aside, not my pinky toes, but like these two. I don't know how many times I like ran into a rock with the same foot at the same toes, and I almost fell, but I like smashed my toes every time. I don't understand it. The coyotes were pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Howling back and forth or whatever they were doing. I'm glad we were able to get it on, like they picked up the sound on the cameras.
Yeah.
I probably got ticks all on my hair and don't know it.
Probably.
Or up my back. Well, they couldn't be, because I think when they touch permethrin, don't they die?
I don't know about all that. We can only hope.
Now that is very rude, because what if I would die? I'm feeling dizzy and not feeling well.
No, not you, the ticks.
I could stroke out right now and just be dead in here in the convulsions and stuff, and it would all be on camera.
Not you, the ticks.
It's not what you said. This is 1.2 Hexon. It's very soft, like the feel of it. I knew the MTN is kind of like a coarser feeling to me.
Right.
This is like silk.
Right.
I'd let you touch it, but...
Not with you in there, that's just weird.
But the problem is, like, I can push my finger and I feel it stretch.
Right.
And there's like a fingerprint, so I don't like that.
I think that's the whole thing with like the MTN. It's got thicker strands running through it for like strength and whatnot, right?
They have the same tear rating. They're the same weight rating.
Yeah, I like the little nesting deal. That's a good...
You know what? A better way to do it?
That's a good tip. What? What?
Hold your pot in your hand.
Just go ahead and mansplain to me.
I'm gonna dansplain you. I'm not mansplaining. I'm dansplaining you.
Oh my gosh, that's even worse. What?
Hold your cook pot. Put that in. Put the Take your towel. Put your towel over the top, flatly, nicely. There you go. And just put your thing in there. Put your cook pot or your thing and push it down in there. That keeps it from rusting, because it will rust. And it keeps it from rattling around. Now put your stove in there and it'll help keep it from rattling around. You have been dansplained.
I don't know about that, Dan. Seems entirely unnecessary.
But they rust quickly. And when you do that, they don't rust. It keeps it off your thing. Hey Siri, what's your battery percentage? I don't think it'll do it while I'm recording.
She's dead. You lost her, bud.
Hey Siri, what's your battery percentage? Hey Siri, what's my phone's battery percentage? Hey Siri, what's my phone's battery percentage?
She must be dead.
Hey Siri, what's my phone's battery percentage?
Battery is at 36%.
36%.
36%.
Dang.
That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot. That's fast.
Scorched it, bud. All right, guys, 8:30. Dan and I are all wrapped up here at camp. Got everything kind of battened down for the night. Got everything underneath the tarps just in case it does rain. Don't expect any rain tonight, but there's definitely some in the forecast for tomorrow morning, so we'll be locked in for that. Definitely feeling a bit fatigued from today. Dan and I are both pretty tired. I don't know why. I mean, we had a 19-mile day, which I guess isn't anything to, you know, scoff at, but the trail really wasn't that hard. Got to see some, you know, beautiful scenery. Was wet most of the day. Pretty much our feet were soaked the entire day, so that wasn't the best. But we were able to soldier through that, and then definitely had some overgrown sections of the trail as well that got us pretty soaked just from everything already being wet. But have a short hike out tomorrow. Should only be like 3 miles or so, so we should be out of here. I'd say no later than 10 o'clock or so, even if we screwed around at camp. But we're going to try to get everything packed up in the morning and be out of here before the rain hits in the morning. So with that, guys, good night. We'll see you in the morning. All right, good morning, everybody. Day 2 here. Dan and I both slept really great last night. I think just having this white noise generator behind us all night with the stream was really great. Didn't really get cold or anything. It's probably got down to the upper 50s. It's probably low 60s right now, so real comfortable. For breakfast, I've tried this Peak Refuel biscuits and sausage gravy again. If anybody watched my Loop of Meadows trip, you'll know that I was bitterly disappointed in it there, but it definitely rehydrated way better this time. Really good. So, I mean, one thing I did different is the biscuits that came in, and I like busted them up as good as I could. But it seemed like the ones I got in the first meal, like I couldn't even break them in any fashion. So I don't know what the deal was with that, but I guess we'll chalk that up as a fluke. So I got my biscuits and gravy, Black Rifle coffee. Dan and I are just kind of hanging out here. So there's no big rush to get on trail because we only got like 3 miles out. So definitely should be a pretty easy hike out. Should be able to get out of here with before the rain hits without too much issue at all. All right, guys.
Are you recording?
I'm recording, Dan. Look at your dumb face. We're recording right now. We're live. We're live here on the trail. So it's 8:45. We're just about out. Got maybe, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile or so to go here. Definitely a good trip. There were some sections we kind of had to improvise a little bit because the trails on the map weren't physically on the ground or were very difficult to find, but nevertheless we were able to make this loop work. I'll throw a link in the description there with kind of all the trails we used and rough mileage, that sort of a thing. I think this loop's going to end up being about 22 to 23-ish miles or so. But yeah, definitely a good weekend loop, make work. As I mentioned before, some sections were pretty overgrown, so it might be better to do this maybe in the early spring, because we're here in June 8th right now, so some of the ferns and laurel and stuff is definitely grown up, but still definitely workable. Weather was great. I mean, it was overcast yesterday and a little bit of rain, but today's been absolutely awesome so far. Actually got to see the sun this morning, and the temperatures are real good. It's probably like 60, 65 or so right now. But so we're going to crank out this last mile or so to the car, and then maybe go find some brunch. So as always, guys, get outdoors, have fun, and embrace the uphill. Till next time, this is Vista Ventures.